My name is Bottles.
My name's G.
And welcome back to Mario fucking Galaxy. 5 stars to go. Somebody end me. Alright, I gotta do purple coin mission in the fucking bedroom.
In the bed.
Fucked on the bed.
Fucked on
on floor. Fucked so long I grew a fucking afro.
Why is there no Afro Mario yet?
You think that exists?
Yeah, honestly. I'd love to see it.
Fuck on the bed. Fuck on the floor. Fuck so long I grew a fucking mustache.
A plumber. Ah, man. I wonder what this one's gonna be like.
Terrible.
This one actually is probably gonna be really fun.
It's probably gonna be really terrible.
I think this is when you collect like purple coins while you're like flying using those fucking tornado guys.
Good. Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, well at least this one isn't timed.
I actually don't think that this one was very hard. I could be wrong though.
I could be wrong as well.
This one could have, you know.
Are you timed? You are not. Good.
Oh, then this is easy.
Yeah.
This is a cakewalk. But that probably means that there's exactly 100 though. So.
Yeah. But, nonetheless.
But we digress, and we also watch Degrassi.
I've never watched Degrassi.
It's not bad.
It doesn't seem like a bad show. It just seems like, you know, your typical teen show.
It's like a somewhat less lame Glee.
I hate Glee.
A lot of people do.
It's because it's bad.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever watched Glee.
It's very campy.
Well, to be honest, I think I've maybe watched a little bit, but not much. Campy?
Not quite.
What does campy even mean?
It's just like too good-natured. For some people.
You know, enough bad shit happens in it? I don't think you can use that one in.
Okay. Fair enough. Which one do I use?
That one. On the top of the stair. You just have to wait until it gets all the way to the edge.
This one.
Yeah, just like, I really like, Human Revolution a little bit more than Mankind Divided, just because of character interaction, really.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you know, there are a lot of, like, unresolved problems in Mankind Divided, and it kind of sucks. Like, the one thing I think that sucks the most is when you go to fucking Golem City, and you see what Golem City is like, it's fucking horrible.
Yeah.
It's literally like hell on earth for augmented people, and you can't really do anything about it.
Nope. Oh, whoa.
Also, there's the huge-ass question of Human Revolution has a bunch of different endings, and a lot of people are wondering, what fucking ending are they going off?
Really?
Because it's really not easy to tell.
That's odd.
I can't wait until we play Human Revolution together.
Yeah,
It's gonna be so much fun. Also, as soon as you see, like, the weapon upgrading system, I think you're gonna like it a lot more than Mankind Divided system of spare parts.
Spare parts.
Yeah, you know what I mean, like,
Oh, the crafting?
yeah, exactly.
That poor fucking Dry Bones.
That's alright. He probably likes it, because, you know, it's so dry down there. How do you even kill Dry Bowser? It's impossible.
You dunk him in lava.
Really?
God.
Wouldn't he just get stronger?
No. Why would he get stronger? He'd get melted.
No, he wouldn't.
Why not?
Well, he's fallen into lava before, and I think he likes it at this point.
He's fallen into lava. Bowser has fucking died so many fucking times.
But he hasn't! If that's the one thing that Bowser has going for him, it's his fucking resistance to everything!
Yeah.
It's so hard to kill this fucking lizard!
I mean, technically you've killed him before. He's died in fucking New Super Mario Brothers. He's died in Luigi's Mansion. He's implied to be dead.
A lot of people think that that was just King Boo inside of a suit, though.
Well, no, but, you know, Madame Clairvoyant basically
even
states...
says she
like,
revived Bowser, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, how does he die in New Super Mario Bros?
He gets dunked into lava and becomes Dry Bowser.
Oh, but he's not dead, though.
Yeah, well, the only reason he's brought back to life is because Bowser Jr. brings him back.
Oh, I see.
That's how Dry Bowser became to be. Is that Bowser Jr. used some of Magic Koopa's magic to make the bones of Bowser to, be, alive.
Regardless, it's really hard to kill this thing. It's just too hard.
Yep.
I mean, look at Bowser. I feel like he survived a lot of shit, especially in the fucking the Mario RPGs. You go through a lot of shit in the Mario RPGs.
Yes, he does. Move.
Just ground pound out of it.
I wasn't sure if I could.
Yeah, you can always try. I fucking love the Toad Brigade in this.
Yeah.
I love it so much. It's so fucking funny. I love it how they think that they're like accomplishing something, but they just don't do anything. I don't know why that's so comical to me.
I don't know, man.
It literally reminds me of this one character called King from One Punch Man.
Mm-hmm.
One Punch Man, he stopped a lot of disasters, but he isn't really that well known.
Yeah.
But, of course,
No.
he's stopping these disasters, and it's obvious... That could have been you. And it's obvious that he's stopping these disasters, so, someone has to take credit for it. There's this one S-rank hero, which is, like, the highest tier that you can be. His name is King, and he's literally a hero because everybody thinks that he is responsible for all of Saitama's victories.
Huh.
Because he's just been in the wrong place at the wrong time. He's always been there right as Saitama leaves. So a lot of people think that he's this great, grand hero, when in reality, he's just some fucking otaku that has an intimidating face and voice.
So it's kind of like Hercule.
But he's putting on a shtick. Because he doesn't want people to know that he isn't, a hero. Because if he does, then he's going to be killed.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's like Hercule. Well, he won't be killed, but, he just likes to be famous.
Well, King is just like... Literally, he goes up to a bunch of monsters, and they're intimidated as fuck by him. That's his whole shtick. Like, that's basically his only ability, is, they call it the King Engine. And it's just him being really fucking intimidating. I would wait, Ant.
For what?
Get the rest of the coins, and then do that. Because that's probably timed.
Well, it is. Where are the rest of the coins?
Go back over to the tornadoes, and then you're gonna have to get inside of them without getting hit by the
Oh, I
rocks.
got you. Oh, what?
Just jump. Just jump into it. Just don't get hit by the rocks. Timing!
No, I fucking did. There is no timing.
There
You
is
just get
timing, dude. Trust me.
Fucking... Ah, now I have to fucking start all over.
Weak womp.
Fuck you. Speed up until I get 85 fucking coins.
Weak womp.
And I'm back. Alright, let's try our best not to fucking die a horrible
Oh, there's the Toad leader.
Yeah.
Oh wait, Dan, I have an idea.
Hmm.
Why don't you just crouch?
Really?
Yeah, just try it.
Wow. That's really fucking funny.
I know, I'm just so fucking smart.
That's so
We
fucking
come
simple.
back!
Wait for me.
Thank you so much for fucking... Thank you so much for wasting my time.
Thank you so much for wasting my time.
Didn't the voice of Mario, like, bite the dust?
No.
Why the fuck not?
Because that man is resilient.
He must be Italian.
Like Mario.
Pling, pling.
Alright, here we go.
Alright, let's go Kapong. You got this. You only need 97 more coins.
It's only 8. 8 more coins? Or
Oh.
9 more? I can do
I
that.
thought they was counting down. Oh, you fucked up.
Oh.
There's a shadow on top of that button, which means that there's a coin on top of that button. You feel me?
Whatever. I'll just wait.
But you can't wait.
Why not?
Well, if the timer runs out, then you'll fail the mission.
No.
You know,
Die.
you don't know that. You don't know if I'm telling the truth or not. I'm not a liar, but I'm definitely not a truther.
This is true. Look at that fucking number of stars, my dude. Feels good. Oh! Do not kill me. Come on, man. Ooh. Precision.
Oh fuck, 5 more coins. Run, you bitch! Don't stop and run! The gray rock.
No, no, no! I am so fucking upset.
It's alright, Ant. It's okay.
I mean, just fucking restart the mission. That takes fucking an hour to do. Ah!
Bro, it's alright.
Purple coins are the worst part of this fucking game.
Yeah, they suck on eggs, but unfortunately you have to do them.
See you when we're back at like 90, whatever the fuck, 93.
Wait, hold on. I don't get what this means. I'm reading a thing right now. Yeah. It says 20 cool psychological tricks that will enhance your everyday interactions. Number 7, the gray rock. I used the gray rock method on my narcissistic brother-in-law. Basically, I made myself so dull and boring and the opposite of drama that he learned to avoid me at all costs. It worked like a charm and only took 4 to 5 encounters to effect.
Well, that was stupid.
5 minutes.
I hate my life.
If you have trouble motivating yourself to do something, like learn a skill, instrument, language, etc., tell yourself, okay, I'll sit down and do this for just 5 minutes. A lot of the time, you'll end up going for much longer than 5 minutes, but even if you don't, it's still 5 minutes of practice in whatever the heck you do.
It's actually pretty good advice.
Yeah. Bookends. The primary effect, you're more likely to remember the first item on a list, and the recency effect, you're more likely to remember the last item on the list. If I'm listing groceries for my husband, I make the most important items into bookends. If I'm talking to the parents of one of my students about the kid's behavior, I always list good, bad, good. That's nice.
It's interesting. I mean, I knew that already, but
Yeah, I knew that as well.
I just knew that from personal experience.
I think I knew that from some kind of psychological class.
Well, didn't you take psychology?
Yeah. Pretty sure it's Berlin. Oops.
Want to know anything psychological? Ask Jess. She took AP psychology and got like a 4 on the AP test.
Cool. I'll talk to Jess about psychology. Oops. If someone won't stop talking or let you get a word in, drop something. Keys, pen, reach down to pick them up and start talking. It's a way to interrupt without the other person realizing it. That's pretty funny. Fucking chatterbox won't stop, rambling on, just
drop something.
make an accident. Don't laugh. Have a toddler that is in a bad mood. Sit down with them, look them straight in the eye, and say, "You're mad, so don't laugh." Just keep repeating it as seriously as you can. I've done it for 15 different cousins over a couple of decades, and by the 5th repetition of "don't laugh," they're usually busting a gut and rolling on the floor.
Yeah. Just reverse psychology.
Work order. If you work with clients, prevent them from getting defensive and angry by not using the word "you."
Yeah, I've heard this one before. Don't use yous. Always start with like I or like we.
It's not you didn't send the attachment, it's the attachment didn't send. Don't blame them. Blame the thing you're talking about.
Yeah.
I take my time when I write emails to clients because I like the things just right. One word can be the difference between a happy client and an unhappy one.
Yep. I heard that one from fucking health class. She was giving us like communication advice.
That's cool.
And that was one of the things that she said. It's like, hey, if you're telling someone to do something and they do something wrong, don't say you did this. Say like this happened. Like instead of like say, oh, I didn't get the attachment, or you didn't send me the attachment. Say like, oh, it seems the attachment hasn't sent. You know, like what they said.
Yeah, I follow. It makes the person feel like, you know,
they're not
like they
being
didn't really
blamed
do
for
something
anything.
wrong.
Yeah, even if they did.
Many people, I would say most, maybe almost all, are surprisingly susceptible to flattery and being told what they want to hear. People tend to shy away from this strategy, thinking it will be too obvious and clumsy, but just try it. It's as if being flattered or hearing people agree with you gives people a rush of pleasurable hormones to their brain. Kiss ass, but just a little bit. Don't make it too obvious.
Maybe then they'll know.
Softly. In an argument, speaking softly, it forces active listening, which leads to active thinking. When they are listening and thinking, they are not yelling, arguing, or talking. That one I've heard about is when someone is arguing with you, just talk a little bit quieter than you normally would.
Yeah.
Because it forces them to, like, shut up and actually, you know,
Listen.
try and listen to what you're saying. And then, in turn, their rage kind of just subsides. Something to lose. People become what you call them. You treat someone like a monster, they become a monster. To ensure that someone maintains a certain positive trait, compliment them for it beforehand. People are more likely to follow you if they have your approval rather than trying to win it. Ha! Good boy. Best one for kids, and this works wonders for behavioral problems. You never say, "Don't do X." I had a terror child in daycare, and people would yell at him for acting out. It would start each day by saying, "You're going to be a good boy today," and every time he acted out, I would say, "Wait, you're my good boy, right?"
I can see how that would work. Because it creates a standard that you need to feel like you need to fulfill.
He would say yes and stop doing it. When his mom came to get him, I made a point of telling her how good he was. The child never acted out around me. That's cool.
Yeah. Well, one thing that I found is that if you want to tell a child to do something and they don't want to do it, you should have to give them a good reason. Because if you give them a good reason or something that, you know, benefits, you know, them, then they're going to want to do it. Like my mom, when she's babysitting the kids that she babysits, she always struggles with getting them to clean up after themselves, especially with their toys. And when I was there, I told them, hey, you should clean this up. And they're like, nah. And I'm like, nah, we should, because then, you know, next time you want to play with it, it'll be easier to find, because now you'll know exactly where it is. And they're like, yeah, that makes sense. then it'll get Miss Donna off your case. Which they were like, yeah.
Yeah.
They actually call her Miss Donna. It's actually kind of cool.
It's actually really funny, Miss Donna.
And it's not even like she like wanted them to. It just kind of happened. Well. Oh, by the way, we're back. I got too caught up.
That was really close.
Yeah, baby. Get me down. Oh, that's the star. Ooh, that's the beautiful star.
That went well.
I hope we E decided to put in some of those psychology tricks that we found.
I think that's pretty cool. I have even more. I'm only on 17. There's 20 of them.
Wow, that really took less time than I thought it did. That only took me about 20 minutes.
Oh my. That's just too much time.
Galaxy complete, baby. All 7 of those fucking stars. Well, we'll see you next time. I'm Bottles.
My name is G.
Later.